Hello students, good morning all of you. Student, chapter 4 have been finished now and this is the time for starting our new chapter, chapter number 5, whose name is fraction. So student, this is not a new chapter for you because you have studied in previous class, like class 5th, you have studied this chapter also, and student, the purpose of this chapter in this class have been given for only for your revision. Okay, so start the concept of new chapter with fraction. So student, you are all know about what is fraction. Fraction means fraction is a part of whole. Fraction is a part of whole. So this is the one line definition of fraction. A fraction is a part of whole thing. Okay, so this is the definition of fraction. Fraction is a part of whole things, and a fraction can be expressed. A fraction can be expressed as a upon b. Student, a upon b, where a is called numerator and b is called denominator. Okay, so this is the expression. How can we express any fraction in a upon b form? Okay, now this concept also can be understand that suppose this is a circle, and if I divide this circle into 4 parts, then each part is called the fraction of the circle, because this is first part. Student, this is the 1/4 part of each, all the part is expressed as 1/4. So denominator in the fraction, denominator shows the number of parts. And if we add all the parts, then we will get here 4 is the LCM, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is the, you have to add the numerator, then we will get 4/4. It means 1/1, that is 1. So I think you are all understand the concept of fraction, that fraction is a part of whole thing, and fraction is defined as the are expressed as a upon b, where a is called numerator and b is called denominator. Now student, in the exercise number 5.1, there are some questions are given in this exercise 5.1. You have to write the expression of this figure, that here in figure here from figure 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 upon 4, that is 4 upon 4. 4 cancel, it means 1 upon 1, that is 1. This shows that fraction is a part of whole. Okay, so student, before moving our next question, pause the video to note it down in your copy or take screenshot. So students, this is the time for solving some question. Question number, exercise number 5.1. Question number 1. In this question, you have to find the fraction of the shaded portion. What is the fraction of shaded portion? Okay, so in this question there are the question first, in a circle there are 4 parts and 3 parts are shaded this way, and you have to write the fraction of shaded portion. So student, total number of part is 4 and how many parts are shaded? 3 parts. So the fraction is 3 upon 4. In second question, you have to find the part of shaded portion in this figure. Now, first of all, you have to count the number of part. Here, first part, second part, first, second, third, fourth, 5, 6. Total number of part is 6, and number of part is shaded, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 upon 6. This is the answer. Okay, now student, you have to solve question number 3 by yourself, and also in question number 4 there are also some questions are given which you have to solve with the help of this figure. Here number of dots, here total number of circle in this figure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in this figure you have to give the fraction of this figure. So total number of circle is 8. And number of part which is shaded is 1, 2, 3. 3 number of circle is 3. So 3 upon 8. The answer of this question is 3 upon 8. Okay. So you are all solve all the question by yourself. Okay. Now we are moving on next question. Question number 5 is also very easy question. In question number 5 you have to give the answer that a fraction is given here 3 upon 10. 3 upon 10 is given, and you have to you have to write the numerator and denominator. So numerator is equal to 3 and denominator is equal to 10. Is that clear? Numerator is 3 and denominator is 10. Now question number 6, A part. You have to express the following as fraction. 1/10. 1/10. So 1 here 1 is expressed as numerator and 10th is expressed as denominator. So we can write 1/10 is the fraction. B part is 3/7. 3/7. It means 3 is the numerator and 7 is the denominator. Okay. Now student, question number 7 is, I am reading the question. Question number 7 is, Ram brought 4 sandwiches. Ram brought 4 sandwiches in school. Shyam brought 5 patties. Sonia brought 10 biscuits. And Anita bought 3 apples. Find the fraction of total number of items brought by different person. Sandwiches, patties, biscuits, and apple. So find the fraction of total number of items brought by different person. So student, Ram brought 4 sandwiches in a school, and Shyam brought 5 patties, Sonia brought 10 biscuits, and Anita brought 3 apples. Find the fraction of total number of items brought by different person. So this is the word problem. First of all, you have to write the quantity of each person, number of solution of student. You have to write the question by your book. I am writing only solution here. Solution number 7 is, number of sandwiches is equal to 4. Number of patties is equal to 5. Number of biscuits is equal to 10, and number of apples is equal to 3. Then total number of items is equal to 4 plus 5 plus 10 plus 3, that is 4, 5, 9, 9, 10, 19 plus 3, 19 plus 3, 22. Now you have to find the fraction of total number. So first A part is, student, in A part you have to find the fraction of sandwiches by total number of items. So total number of items is 22 and fraction of sandwiches is equal to, student, listen carefully, 22 is the total number of items and number of sandwiches is 4. So we can write the fraction of sandwiches is 4/22. In the same way, fraction of biscuits we can write 5/22. Fraction of this is the C part and this is the B part. So fraction of packages is equal to number of packages is 10 and number of sandwiches is number of total items is 22, and in last fraction of mango, fraction of apples is equal to number of apples is 3 and total number of items is 22. So this is the answer of this question. Now student, 4.22, 5.22, 10.22 and 3.22, these are all the answer of this question. Student, I think you are understand the question number 7. In this question you have to, first of all you have to find the total number of items, because you have to find the fraction of total number of items of this part. So first of all you have to add all the items, number of items, then after you have to find the fraction of each item. Okay, so this is the complete solution of this question. And student, I hope you all understand the concept which I have given, and you have to, first of all you have to write all the solution in your copy, then after you have to solve the remaining question which I have left today by yourself. So thank you very much.